Ken Moore is used to loading and discharging a firearm, but says for a change, he feels like he's on the other side of the firing line.
If that trail was to transpire in any way at all, our club would be shut down for sure.
Prince Rupert's mayor is the vice chair of the Skeena Queen Charlotte Regional District and says there's a large enough drop-off behind the shooting range that it shouldn't be a safety issue.
The area that they're shooting into not only has a berm, but it also has a high bluff behind it. And after that bluff, the land falls away and goes down quite steeply to the edge of the water. A proposal, and there's 5 different proposals, but a proposal was to put a trail at the high water mark, at the high tide line, at the bottom of that bluff.
The Rod and Gun Club has been operating for over 90 years since 1918. Moore says even if the trail is safe, he's concerned that the sound of gunshots could still startle hikers and result in an investigation from the chief firearms officer.
I can't see them feeling comfortable walking in that direction. If the trail went in there and they didn't know about us and all of a sudden they heard shooting, there's going to be some people complaining and trying to get to the bottom of it. And quite frankly, at that point, the chief firearms officer would quite likely come and investigate and say, geez, this isn't good. And the loser in that case will be the Rod and Gun Club.
Musalem, who is also a member of the same Rod and Gun Club, which even local police officers use for their training, says the club need not worry. He says council is ensuring the safety and preservation of the 91-year-old organization. He says the trail and the club can coexist.
The Rod and Gun Club has nothing to worry about. The information has been collected. They've had an opportunity to speak. The council supports them being there. The council also supports trails. The council does not want to see a trail do anything to inhibit the use at the Rod and Gun Club facility. And we will, based on all the information submitted, look to the consultant to try and come up with something which is appropriate.
The proposed dirt trails are designed to accommodate walkers and cyclists. 2 other routes have also been proposed and are still on the table. One runs up Mount Hayes, while the other runs along the CN train tracks to Port Edward. In the meantime, the regional district has applied to the provincial government for funding for the trail project. For CFTK TV News in Prince Rupert, I'm Sahar Nassimdoost.